Brewmaster here.
This is Danny.
We've got another great ale review for you tonight. This is Trappistes Rochefort 10. They are one of 10 official Trappist breweries in the world. You'll probably hear me repeat this more than once, but Trappist breweries must be mainly brewed by monks on the grounds of the abbey. And the profits must go towards helping the abbey or the community, charitable works. They're not allowed to keep very much profit at all, enough to keep them alive, pretty much. Trappistes 10. Well, hold on, I'll go a little further back to Rochefort. Records show them started brewing at Rochefort in 1595, but Rochefort 10 was developed in the late 40s, early 50s. And it appears on virtually every list of top tier beers. Let you see the label there a little bit and the cap. Now this is a bottle conditioned ale, so you're supposed to be pretty gentle. It will have yeast and sediment in the bottom. You're supposed to store it standing up, not lying down. This stuff is very potent at 11.3% ABV. It's got a very low IBUs at 27. Let's see if it has anything on the bottle. Just made in Belgium by Abbey Saint-Remy. Let's see, best before end date is 3/26/2019.
Yeah, these will sell her very well for a very long time.
I mean, honestly, under the correct conditions, you could probably sell these for 20 years. Let's go ahead and get a pour on this one, man.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm pretty excited about this one. I like any kind of Belgian beer. They are always exceptional. They're excellent beers.
Yeah, the more I taste, the more I've come to learn that anything from Belgium pretty much is delectable.
Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, stop there, get a little sediment. Alright. Look at that head. Nice and foamy.
And that is definitely one thing about these ones. I usually don't care much about the sediment, but I will actually leave just a little in the bottom of these because there is a lot in these.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of sediment in these.
Nice. You got a little more than I did.
Yeah, I got about finger and a half,
yeah.
You know.
Got a nice solid finger, and it's a very thick, foamy,
yeah,
khaki colored, almost a light mocha maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's very tan, very beautiful.
And it's not quite a black beer, but it's very dark brown.
It's getting dark, yeah.
Right up there, like even a little more dark, I would say, than molasses.
Yeah.
It's really nice, rich, dark brown. There's a lot of bubbles. Pretty highly carbonated, but most Belgian beers are.
Yeah.
I think this one is classified as a Belgian dark strong ale. Not positive about that. There's a lot of confusion, I think, between Belgian quadruples and Belgian dark strongs, whether or not they're the same thing. But I think this is actually said to be a Belgian dark strong ale. Let's go ahead and get a nose, see what this one smells like. Very roasty.
Oh yes.
A lot of that bitter, estery Belgian yeast smell.
I can definitely get the definitely a spicy note.
A little bit of banana.
Yeah, a little banana, malty for sure.
Very malty, yeah. It's very malt forward.
Dark fruits.
Yeah, some plum, some fig. Look on the top of mine where I got a little of that sediment. Looks like I sprinkled. Looks like I sprinkled a little cinnamon on there.
You can definitely sense the alcohol in this a little bit.
Yeah, it's
not overpowering.
For 11.3, you would think it would smell really boozy. It doesn't.
I can definitely smell it a little.
Oh, that smells really good.
Beautiful smell.
Let's get a taste. See what this one tastes like.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. I always love this.
That burnt caramelized sugar.
Yes.
Really, really dark Belgian candy sugar taste.
The spiciness definitely comes through.
Very heavy mouthfeel.
That yeasty spiciness is so good in this.
It's so thick.
Yeah, it is.
This is almost like a milkshake almost.
Wow.
Very, very exceptional beer. That nice peppery taste. The dark fruits for sure, like
Yeah. I would say plums.
fig.
Yeah.
But there's also that bit of a, kind of a little bit of a bitter biscuit.
Yeah, there is. It finishes off with a little bit more bitterness, but I think that plays off of a lot of that yeast spiciness that comes in it. It just feels like a little bit more bitter than the IBUs call for. But very good. I mean, I really, really like this.
Yeah, this. I mean, this is one at 11.3 that you definitely probably want to try to drink at home, or if you are drinking it somewhere out, have a designated driver.
Yeah, you are. This is definitely not a session beer.
No.
I would not sit in session.
I mean, I like the taste enough to where I think I could session it, but if you did start sessioning these, you probably wouldn't make it long.
No. This has an amazing aroma, amazing taste.
And I think for 11.3, it hides the alcohol unbelievably well.
Yeah.
It has less alcohol, I think, in the taste than in the smell.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Like, you could definitely be tricked by this thing. It's so nutty. That nutty, like, bitterness at the end. It's like nutty, biscuity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get that bready, biscuity.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
It is.
Like, right off, you get the esters. Bitter, a little banana, a little clove. Rolls into a sweet, smooth, very heavy, and finishes off with that nice, bitter, biscuity. That's delicious. Definitely grab these up.
Yes.
Now, I think pretty much we've seen these a few places, bought them quite a few times, and the price differs from place to place, but they're never cheap for these small bottles.
No.
They're always fairly expensive, but it is well worth the money.
Yes, very much so.
You might not be able to afford one every time you purchase, but if you could have one sitting in your fridge.
Yeah, break it out on a special occasion. I mean, these are very, very good.
Delicious. One of my top beers for sure. Honestly, out of all the reviews I've done, there are very few 10s, but I would definitely, I think, have to rate this one a 10.
Yeah.
It's a 10 beer.
Yeah.
To go along, and that's not what this means. The 10. They make a 6, an 8, and a 10, and they're different styles, different potencies. But they just went simple with it. They didn't name them something specific. They just used a number pattern. But the number goes well with the rating it should receive, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let these warm up, sip on them a little bit later. I've been Brewmaster.
This is Danny.
You guys have a nice night, and cheers.
Cheers.
As always, leave comments in the box below, and if you liked our video, please like the channel. Thank you. These are definitely different than 8s, dude.
Yeah, man.
And 6s are different too. They're all their